Howdy, howdy. Can't spell Sonic Boom without... Can't spell Sonic Boom E without moose and some other letters. Wow, so true. Oh, wait, I forgot to tweet. My original sin. Yeah, I'm tiny today because it's the only form that can house my manic energy. Here we go. Here we go. Live now. Have they somehow made the Twitter UI worse? I mean, I'm not like surprised. Hey, be quiet, me. I feel like every time I log into Twitter, it's somehow worse than the last 17 times I logged into Twitter. And I'm terrible at using Twitter. I'm like on the all-timers list of people who should not be on Twitter because I frankly don't know how to use it anymore. Once the algorithm started getting all messed up, they kind of lost me. I mostly used it to like rant about my thoughts on games I was playing, but then and talk to other people about those games. But then when like the algorithm shifted to whatever it is now, I was just like, I'm just seeing like people vague posting about stuff that I don't know anything about. And it's giving me anxiety. How are you, Maple? Just finished cooking a Frisco melt pat. Ooh! I had mac and cheese for dinner. Because I was like, I deserve that. I had a rough day. I think it ended in about as good a place as it could have, given what it was like. But I was like, I deserve mac and cheese. Your original sin of flaming some guy on Game Facts. I would never flame a Game Facts, man. Something sounds like normal Twitter. Yeah, afraid you might say something. I do, I saw a meme that I know I'd seen way back in the day, but I saw it again recently for the first time in a long time, and it took me out. It took me out anew that it was like the vague posting king. The vague post king. There it is. Yeah, it's just like a wizard. It's like a dude, and he just has a post on his screen that says, I know things only some people know about, but I can't tell you. Hold on. I saw it like in the wild the other day and it took me out. The vague post king. I just like cute anime girl pictures and it serves up more cute anime girl pics. I wish that's how mine worked. Like, I feel like mine is completely untenable now. Because every time I log in and I see my mentions, I see my menchies, and I open them, and it's like some people being like, haha, cool tweet, and then like people liking or retweeting my stuff, and then in and around there are these like starred tweets, and I think they're supposed to be tweets that Twitter thinks I will like, but they're all just drama every single time. It's just somebody mad at somebody else. and vague posting about it, and then they get engaged with a zillion times on Twitter. It's like, you gotta see this. And I'm like, I don't know who any of these people are, and I do not care or have any investment in this. Stop. Stop showing me this. I got my algo to get VTuber stuff. See? I only engage with Corne stuff, and it still hasn't funneled me into the Corne Yiddy funnel yet. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. GameFAQs was great because the communities were tight enough for deep animosity to be fostered over trivial DS games. Wait, drop the game. What was the game? What was the animosity? Oh, I love this image so much. I never use the For You page ever. Sometimes it just puts me on it and I get confused and I move back. But it's still, like, almost completely unusable for me. I just can't do it. I make judicious use of the not interested in this option. I use that for YouTube a lot. Because I get pushed a lot of, like, I obviously get pushed a lot of VTuber content. Because YouTube has sussed out somehow that I'm a VTuber. But also, like, a lot of my watch time, most of my watch time is Corne or Okayu or Pecora, and so YouTube is trying to hook me by showing me other VTuber content, but it always shows me just the most cursed looking clips I've ever seen. And all of the titles are like, this VTuber couldn't believe that chat did this. Or when this VTuber did this, it broke chat. And so I'm just always slamming not interested on those because I'm like, please. Like, I want to see Okayu screaming at the end of Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels. I don't want whatever this is. Yo, were those my clips? Blue checkmarks get algorithmic priority? Yeah. And unfortunately, I would rather die than pay for Twitter. I'm no longer affected by those who know posts after deep scrolling through shonen Twitter. Yeah. Corne played the Thomas the Tank Engine game. It was really funny, too. I love purging entire pages with not interested. Yeah, it's like... Yeah, don't recommend this channel I've used a couple times. Cause it tends to be like the usual suspects every time I get pushed. Like, every time I see clips that look dumb or are obviously like blowing something minor out of proportion, it always comes from the same like 5 channels or something. And it seems like new channels always pop up in their place when I purge those. But like once I catch on, like, okay, I'm not interested in this, a few of your clips, and I'm still getting you. I think I just might not be into your channel. Do not recommend this channel. And then it finds some other like barely coherent titled clip to show me instead. Yeah, when one dies, 3 more take its place. Yeah, and it's always just like, it'll have like some art of the VTuber and like this really like suggestive position, and it'll be like VTuber, I'm trying to think. I bet if I pull up YouTube right now, I'll get one. It's so constant. VTuber breaks other VTubers' heart. VTuber doesn't play games anymore? Like, yeah, it's just like, okay, I'm sure. There is something that I like to call unlogged in YouTube though. Which is when you open up YouTube and you're not logged in and it's just like a sea of like Mr. Beast and Mr. Beast likes, who I can only assume sprang forth fully formed with like 3 million followers or whatever, and all of their thumbnails are them going at like a blender. What is the Minecraft, but Donkey Kong stole my diamonds?
I think they'll open the gate for us if we clear these guys out.
You know they
put me back before the turtle, the Toidle village.
The area to be safe. Then they'll open the gate for us.
It's a really impressive blender. I don't know, man. I don't know if any blenders is impressive enough to warrant the shape his mouth is in. Their faces are so drastic, but their eyes are so dead. I think that's what bothers me is, yeah, they all look like... But their eyes are just kind of staring into the middle distance because it's not actually a picture for them from them reacting to the thing in the video. It's a picture that, like, their assistant took to edit into a thumbnail, and it's just them, like, doing a bunch of poses and just the assistant getting the shot. I need to capture some YouTube faces on here. I wish I could like pucker out my lips more. There's an extension to make them back to normal, or when to put Mr. Beast on every one of them. No! Back in my day, Blender content was better. Doesn't Blend went hard as hell though.
Come on. Can you keep
So,
up?
oh, we saw a dude. His ass. Cook this man. I was kind of enjoying... There we go. I was kind of enjoying using Knuckles for combat. Yeah, Does It Blend is peak. Mama Moose and Papa Moose used to show me what Does It Blend all the time. I was allowed to stay up late.
What a charmed life I have led.
What a charmed life I have
If you
led.
think about it, the way the space-time continuum works, it's almost impossible that...
Oh, make him stop.
Shut up!
Yeah, it was... I'm trying to pucker my lips. That will be my face in like a month and a half or so. That'll be my face when I get to see Jeff Keighley again. Oh, I have to do all the puzzles again. When I get to see Jeff. I get to see Jeff. I'm gonna be like... That's my face when I see his shoes. His shoes were like pretty low-key at this year's Game Awards, actually. I'm kind of shaken up about it. I hope he's okay. Another one? Or they just... I don't know why I thought that would lead to something more. Alright, so... This is the Sonic. We got it. nuts. Jeff pogs on screen. You gotta do it as well. Has Jeff ever pogged on screen?
Bouncy, bouncy.
He has to have. He gives kind of pog energy. When Jeff formally announces they're permanently ending the Horizon and Gear series. Oh, so you want to see me die on stream? You want me to die on camera, fully monetized? Oh no! The Muppet fucker himself. I don't like. I haven't been paying attention to the Horizon Hunters Gatherer stuff. Or Hunters Gathering stuff. So I don't even know if people enjoyed the beta. I basically have no idea what's going on there. But and I know this is probably just a pointless hope. But I do hope that they aren't, like, delaying. I hope it's a separate team, so that they aren't delaying Horizon 3 for their multiplayer game. Die for my content needs always.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, love
That's
it.
one.
Watch this stream get age restricted. What, on account of the Muppets? As we talked about last stream, do you want to hear about how multiplayer works in this game? I do! I also watched the What Happened. I watched the Sonic Boom What Happened. A gun. Horizon 3 is waiting on you to write it. Unfortunately. Man, if I was actually writing Horizon 3, I don't know what I would do, actually. Like, genuinely... It's down. There we go. Genuinely, I don't know how you manage without Lance Reddick. Which might be part of why it's delayed, because they had to recast and figure out what to do.
Muscles always win.
But I just want it so bad. Saw my wife stream the other day, made some KYS jokes. YouTube took down the stream and age restricted it. The YouTube simply puts a gun to the back of my head whenever I dare to go into the same zip code as Lord of the Rings. That's my... It's Lord of the Rings, some Fallout gets me in trouble. Metal Gear has actually gotten me in trouble, but it's because of that stupid dude who claims everybody's VODs. Because he, like, sampled Metal Gear in one of his SoundCloud raps or whatever. He was like, well, I own this now. Long story short, the multiplayer works in this game by way one player gets the TV while one gets the gamepad. However, doing so cuts the frame rate in half, bare minimum. Oh no! So I watched Sonic Boom What Happened. I think it was actually right after my last stream. Was my last stream was it was on Friday, right? So Fridays I tend to stream right up until I'm gonna eat dinner. And so I streamed and then I went and ate dinner, and I usually catch up on either TV shows I'm watching or I watch a movie or something while I'm eating. But I was like, we were talking about the Sonic Boom What Happened video, and hey, I feel like I need to watch it. I need to educate myself. And so I watched it while I was eating dinner on Friday. And
Looks like only I can reach this area.
honestly, I'm just impressed the game runs after watching that video. Each player gets their half of the frames.
So nice.
I'm genuinely just impressed that— oh no, Amy! I'm genuinely just impressed that it runs at all. Cause it was like they got hired by Sega to do kind of like a new take, like a reboot on Sonic. They had a bunch of ideas. Sega kind of mandated a bunch of things. They went back to Sega and were like, here, we put together the stuff you asked for.
Perfect and
And Sega
graceful.
was like, okay, cool, change all of it. They were like, okay. So they changed all of it. But at that point, it was still supposed to be on, I believe, the PS3 and Xbox One, or was it the PS4 and Xbox One? I don't remember. I don't remember which of those systems. Might have been PS3. I think that was PS3 times. And Sega nerfed my boy Cliff, and that makes me so sad. Whoops! Yeah, Cliff was supposed to be a scientist, but apparently in the design documents, only Tails and Eggman are allowed to be inventors. And so they changed Cliff to a miner, but he still kind of like makes stuff. PS4 and Xbox One, that makes it worse. But they were using CryEngine. And then Sega signed their exclusivity deal with Nintendo and were like, just kidding. Remember when we said you were gonna be on modern, on like the newest state-of-the-art hardware that can actually use CryEngine? Guess what? You're gonna be on the Wii U. And CryEngine did not... There we go. CryEngine did not work on the Wii U at the time. And so they had to reach out
I'm through.
to the CryEngine developers and be like, we need this thing to run on Wii U. How do we make it happen? And so they figured out. They figured out through grit and teamwork how to actually make this game run on the Wii U. And apparently then, when they were forced to move to the Wii U and it was not going super well, they still had some ideas about, like, I guess there's still like some stuff. They had some ideas about different things that you could do with the gamepad. And they just kind of got all cut because Sega was like, no, we gotta launch like now. You mean Sonic Synergy? I think it was talked about in the What Happened. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, it's so crazy. And yeah, the whole Sonic Synergy thing. Where like that was gonna be the game, but then Sega wanted it to like align with the show that they were working on at the same time. And so they're like, actually you gotta name it Sonic Boom, but then there was confusion about like, is the show and the game connected? Like, do you have to watch the show to understand the game? Here we go, this is where I was.
You fool. You failed me yet again. It's time to dissolve this partnership.
Funny, I was about to say the same thing to you. Meet Metal Sonic, my creation, and your destruction. You're not the only one who knows how to build robots, you know.
Yeah, I've heard the show is fun.
Again with the chess circle thing? We get it! I mean, at this point, you're just showing off. Serious.
But yeah, it was a really interesting episode of what happened.
Sonic, I'm going to upgrade your code And then you're going to do something for me.
Yeah. It was a really interesting episode of what happened and made me like, I'm just honestly impressed that the game runs is kind of where I'm at now.
Okay, how do we start it?
Got a yoink
We
on
use
it.
the inner beam to yank the propeller.
That did it. We're off.
We're off.
There we go. Who wants to be the captain?
Yeah, I've heard the show is good. I do want to watch it. How many episodes of the show are there? Should check out some other What Happened. Sonic Extreme is a doozy. He does a good job, actually.
Whoa, they're attacking the boat.
He does a really good job.
We need to keep them off.
I actually... Wait, can I check something really fast? I want to say something. I want to say something, but I want to make sure I'm not, like, blowing anybody up. What happened? So he's done a... Yeah, he's done a bunch of these. He's done very, very, very many What Happens. Okay, I feel good. Yeah, so I've only seen a couple What Happens. I saw the Metroid Prime one
You keep fighting.
after it was recommended to
Throw 'em
me
into the water. Good night.
when I was playing it, and then now I've seen the Sonic Boom one. And they were both really good. 102 episodes in total, even better. Oh, you mean Sonic Boom? Sonic Boom's 102 episodes? Well, I got 102 episodes of TV to catch up on. There we go. But yeah, so I haven't seen that many What
When it
Happens.
stops, we fight.
But the ones I've seen have been very informative and very good. But I was also, you know, like, sometimes you don't know. Like, oh, you know, like, where did this information come from? Or whatever. The one of my favorite cut-ins with the Sonic Boom one, I think it was when it was like, oh, actually we're swapping, since this game runs on CryEngine, we're swapping to the Wii U, and it cut away to, like, the Smash Bros.
Into the water you go.
The Smash Bros. Audio meme was, yeah, that makes sense. Whoa.
I think you need a
But
reboot.
I looked at kind of like his list of What Happens, and he actually did a What Happened.
Have to start it. Connect the
He
energy
actually
to
did
the
a What
propeller
Happened for a
and
game I
yank.
worked on. And I was like, yeah, like that project was ass.
Robots would not want to fight on a body of water.
But I feel like most people I've seen talk about it online or do any sort of coverage kind of like got a lot of stuff wrong. And I was like, I wonder, you know, what happened is like. So I actually watched that one as well.
Why are you so aggressive?
And he got everything right. So I don't know if he has like some kind of inside information, if he like gets really good sources or something, because he's like maybe one of the only people I saw actually get What Happened correct. And so I was very impressed, and so now I kind of like implicitly trust his videos, I
We're
think.
good. You can't reach the boat from there.
Can't believe Maple worked on the Atari Jaguar. I'm old
That's not
enough.
good.
He is just that guy.
It'll be advantageous for us to destroy this guy quickly. Looks like we have a guest.
Sweet.
I was gonna say, like, when this game pulls out jokes, they're pretty charming. So I feel like I would I would like to show. Are you allowed to disclose? I'd rather not. Just because... Just for my privacy. But yeah, he got almost... I think it wasn't almost. I think it was literally everything right. He cites his sources in the description of every video. I should go look at what his sources were. But he got, like, literally, he's a legitimate vetted journalist. Yeah, yeah. So I was like, but still, like, I saw other journalists get stuff wrong when reporting on, you know, oh, you know, this came out, or this got delayed for this reason or whatever. Or this,
all that damage.
this was wonky because of this, or what have you. A lot of people got stuff wrong.
Damage is caused by Metal's laser. It's very powerful.
But he
Looks
didn't.
Like Metal took out the entrance to the village. Everyone, to the village entrance.
Everybody watch your step.
Ooh. But yeah, I was super impressed that there's a treasure chest. I was super impressed, so I'm like, okay, I think I need to watch through more of these now. Because he knows his stuff. He knows what he's talking about. You work on video games? I used to. I used to be in the game industry. And then I was like, I like sleeping at night. I like sleeping at night. And not having to work at E3 at a booth once a year. And then E3 died, and I was like, the evil has been defeated. Should I go back? Not having to, like, play booth security guard as an actual dude dressed up like the Secret Service stands near me and does nothing is not something that I miss. Maple was actually the mind behind Sonic 06. Wow, so true. Yeah, I wanna see what his sources were, because he's like the only person I've seen get everything right. So I just feel like he just gets it, so. But yeah, I've been loving the videos. If anybody has, I'll watch the Sonic Extreme one. But if anybody has any, like, favorite what happened suggestions, just shoot them my way.
I can see a zip wire.
Because I've been enjoying them a lot. They're really fun. Any reason you can't disclose information? It's not like you'll get in trouble or anything if you say you work for it. I mean, you don't work as one anymore, so why should it matter? It's more that, like, if I say where I work, it's possible to go look at the credits and, like, maybe figure out who I am. And so it's a privacy thing. Because I know credits have a lot of people in them, but just based on, like, I have said, like, oh, I did this kind of thing, or it would be, you could, like, kind of figure out, like, what department I worked in and everything, so. I've given enough, like, I feel like overarching, like, I had to deal with getting the discs produced and stuff like that. You can kind of, like, figure out like where I belong in the credits. Yeah, it's super interesting. Need to check out these videos. They're really good. And it's funny because so I don't claim to be on the up and up. Because I know he used to be part of another YouTube channel, and I didn't watch their stuff, I just watched one of their videos back in the day. I watched their Dark Souls video, which I thought was really funny. But they, like, broke up, right? Was the other dude uncool or something? The big rigs, what happened is good. Yeah, super best friends play. Yeah, I used to watch their Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Their Dork
Watch your
Souls.
step. This place is pretty banged up. Guys, there's a zip wire across the way. I say we get to it and get out of
They
here.
broke up because of
I think this'll
creative
take me up there.
differences. Oh, interesting.
Meet you up there. I'll go this way.
Broke up on Christmas Day. Last Christmas. Whoops! I haven't given the Dark Souls vid. I used to rewatch it like every couple of months. I would just be like, I could use another hit. Jesus. Well, he chose to go to the MVC3 launch night event over getting late. Oh wait, do I need knuckles for that? No. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. But the launch night events for fighting games are pretty fun though. So I get it. Wait, how do I get over there? Is that a Sonic? Or is it an Amy? Whoops! It looks, the camera's fighting me, but it looks like I should be able to jump to it, right? Maybe I'm nuts. I don't think I can. I actually went to the launch night event. How many MVC3s will someone see in their lifetime? Can't be more than 4 or 5. They got ultimate. I went to the launch night event for PlayStation All-Stars. Everybody remember PlayStation All-Stars? Do we have to ride the rail? Man, but I want the car. Well, I guess.
I think I see something over here.
It's taking us towards that tower.
That's Octagon Tower ahead. I think that's where we're going.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Keep going, everyone. Metal can't be too far ahead.
These dowels seem
Yeah,
to be a
PlayStation
little loose.
All-Stars.
Let's keep going. If we stop, I may cramp up.
My calculations are that if you knock them loose, they will rise to the next level, thus allowing us to move forward.
The path is clear. That worked.
That was the game that couldn't get Crash Bandicoot or Cloud. Wait, they couldn't get Crash Bandicoot? I remember that Raiden
That's another one.
from or I think it was Revengeance Raiden was in it. And they had the Big Daddy from BioShock.
2 left. I think we just need to knock these last ones loose.
We need to ring that bell to open
Wasn't
the
Nathan
door.
Drake in it too?
I'm just gonna say it. That was kind of cool.
Speed time.
Whoa!
Accelerator.
There you go.
Nice. We need to get to the top of these
Yeah,
stairs.
Fat Princess. There's most likely a What Happened episode on it. They couldn't get them because of license reasons. Interesting. Yeah. Oh yeah, Parappa was in it. Sly Cooper was in it. But yeah, I went to the launch night event because I was living in SoCal at the time, and I was like, oh, you know, like that could be pretty fun. I heard that they were having an event, and I was like, that could be pretty fun to check out, and I'm kind of interested in the game. I loved Nathan Drake. I mean, I still love Nathan Drake.
Okay.
And
Looks like
at
a
that
dead
point, I
end.
was also
There has to
Raiden
be a way
pilled.
through.
I say we go right through this wall.
Knuckles.
I still still think this wall can come down if you hit it.
Yeah, Ape Escape. But I was like, it looks like a pretty fun game. And so
Let's take these one at a time to get across.
Anyone else notice it's raining robots?
We need to get across this cave.
So I went to the launch night event.
Sweet!
And I think that they didn't, or like when they were testing, they got too used to how long matches lasted when like, whoops, when like experienced players were playing the game. And so when they were planning the launch event, they were like, oh, like a match on average takes this long, and so, you know, round 1 will take this long, and round 2 will take this long. And so they scheduled out the start time and everything around the event based on that. They hadn't considered, because of the way that the game is structured and you have to grab those level ups in order to KO people, they hadn't considered that that's, like, why? That that's slightly more challenging for new players who aren't as good and aren't as locked in on what they need to be accomplishing. And so the event started pretty, not like late, it was like middle of the day, it was like 4 or 5 is when the event started. I think they were thinking that they would wrap by like 9. Because it was anybody could enter the tournament as long as you had to have a partner. It was 2v2, I think. And so they had enough people that they were like, yeah, that's my fault. They had enough people. They were like, oh yeah, we'll start at 5, maybe wrap around 8 or 9. It'll be pretty chill. And then the matches went so long. Every match took forever because new players were like, I have to do what to KO people? Oh, okay, I see what I need to do. Wait, what is this? Like, people are figuring the game out. And it hit like 2 in the morning and the tournament was still going. Like, everyone, where am I supposed to go? Like, everyone was so tired. I think they also had more entrants than they were expecting. They didn't cap entries. They were like, oh, it's fine. Let as many people enter as they want. And then they were like, what have we done? Is Amy? Do the jumpies? There you go.
Not this guy again.
Let's make short work of this oversized ice box.
Guy again.
This should be easy if we work together.
She has the spin move that I really like. Just straight up smacked me. But yeah, it was, I think it got to like 2, I think it wound up ending around 3:30 in the morning. But I just remember, because the event was being held at Super Arcade. And I just remember that everyone was getting really tired and really insane because no one was expecting to be there for that long and everyone was exhausted. And they had commentators. They were streaming the launch event. They had commentators on the mic the whole time who were getting more and more tired and more insane
It made a path.
as each match just stretched into oblivion.
We have our path out.
What? My idea worked? Wait, am I smart?
So true. And I remember I was sitting kind of close to the commentary booth. because I was waiting for my match to come up, and this is probably around like 1:30 or 2 in the morning. And one of the commentators just went, you know, sometimes the things in this game, the game stuff, it's like, it's like a little trial and error. You gotta trial and error it. It's like, you know, sometimes a blind squirrel finds a nut. That's pretty weird if you think about it. It's like, tap tap, grass. Tap tap, also grass. Tap tap, a nut. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Do you remember any players giving up during the matches? I don't think so. Everyone was having a good time. It was just taking forever.
Close to the crystal.
This room has a lock mechanism for another chamber. Once we figure out the combination, it'll open.
Oh, I see. They sounded drunk. I mean, that is how you...
It's not the size, it's how you swing it. Care to find out?
Not the size of the hammer, just swinging. Yeah, whatever.
Hey, that's enough. Let's focus here.
I mean, like, that is how...
I think we have to follow the combination it's showing. As long as we copy their sequence perfectly, we'll be fine.
That is how it feels when you're super tired. You get a little crazy, a little drunk. I love the fact that in development for the game, they're working their name for it was called Title Fight. Like when a blind squirrel finds a nut. How would that work anyway? Tap tap grass. Tap tap also grass. Tap tap a nut.
There he is.
It's metal. We led metal straight to
It was actually cool, like how Sonic was reflected in his head.
Follow him.
Oh golly. I feel like these stages have been getting rougher and rougher. This is like where the frames start to really come apart.
Don't stop. We gotta catch up to metal.
I don't want to be Sonic for this one.
Let's go.
Whoops. Can I kick these at him? I can.
He keeps throwing stuff at me.
Hit it back at him.
I did. Golly. There's a great video by Beta64 about PlayStation All-Stars you want to look up who's going to be in it. Oh, that sounds really interesting. Yeah, I am just like, oh god, damn it! He's down, she says.
Hey, you survived that? Nice.
I love these boost rings.
Well, I remember people didn't like, or been kind of often these character designs since they first announced with characterizations. It's super fun. Weren't people like not thrilled about the color of Sonic's arms? Wasn't that one big thing? Dang it. Man. Oh, I see. He's like tearing up. He's following me? He is. Like you can hear the others getting smacked behind me. People were furious. Yeah, running on tape wrap shoes is kind of a choice. I'll give it that. I don't know. Whoopsie. I don't know if that particular part works out for me. Wait, you can hear them getting smacked a million times behind you. I could have sworn I rolled those.
Damn it!
I love these boost rings.
Sonic's arms aren't blue, I'll fucking kill you. I think they talked about that episode actually in the What Happened episode. They show a kid in Sonic Boom who's talking about his fan fiction. And he's like, let me show you one of the family friendly ones I have, and then he's like, not that one.
Boost ring.
I love these boost rings.
The smacking noises behind me are killing me. How many does it take to bring him down?
Boost ring.
I'm like ring farming.
He's down. Finally.
Whoops! He's down finally, I say, immediately crashing into something. Ugh. This frame rate is not doing me any favors.
Damn it.
frame rate haunts and vexes me.
Boost ring!
Oh my god. Have you watched the Sonic OVA? Is that the one with Knuckles and a cool hat? If it's the one with Knuckles and a cool hat, then yes.
I love these boost rings.
Oof! Is he still not down?
Love these boost
Ugh. Damn it. How many does it take? It's not that interesting of a boss fight. Respectfully. The frame rate is kind of sending me. And we didn't watch along for that movie yet? Yeah, we did. But we still have Sonic the Movie 3 to do. I think that's the next on my list.
boost ring!
I love these boost rings.
They got Shadow in that one. Ah, finally!
He dropped something.
He dropped the crystal. I don't even want to ask where it came out of.
There was something for the watch along. Did you guys have fun? Yes! I was completely freaking out over Knuckles' hat. Like, the entire time, it was the only thing I could think about. Did that guy from Cyberpunk voice Shadow? Yeah, Shadow is Johnny Silverhand, FYI. Canonically. In the Sonic the Movie 3. It's Johnny Silverhand's alter ego, Shadow the Hedgehog. Phew! More like Johnny Silverhog. Oh, there's already a silver.
I can do this all day.
This? Give his autograph, right? I don't have Keanu Reeves' autograph. But I do have Kirk Thornton's autograph on a picture of Shadow, yes. Okay, so they want me to go out to that island, it looks like. Wait, how do I get there? Looks like maybe I'm gonna be running on the water. Gotta go. Wish you didn't set up a Nougat Arasaka Tower, a bold choice for Sonic 3. I forgot about this broad. Will she talk to me yet?
You know what? This town is on the brink of disaster, and nobody is doing anything about it. Lyric and his forces are growing closer, and all anyone cares about is the re-election of Mayor Fink, who is running unopposed.
We are going to stop him.
Excuse me?
Sorry. I never count on anyone but myself to take
Does
on
she
that
not
rusty
care that this
worm.
robot
I've
is
been
just
the only one who prepared
annihilating
for this.
everyone?
My friends have been protecting us for decades. We are the only ones that do anything.
Well, we're here. We want to help.
Okay, but you've got to earn my
Knuckles!
respect. Around the beaches are ancient monuments with
Everyone's gone!
If you can figure out how to energize the monuments, the balloons will launch and strengthen our
I
defenses.
think it might have
You
killed
do
me.
that, I know you're fighting on the right side and willing to help the cause.
You got it. We're on it.
It reloaded me over here because he killed me. I have no idea what she just asked me because I was so focused on the fact that this dude was killing me the whole time. The game is finally peaking. She's speaking to
Hey, you
ghosts.
aren't done launching the defense balloons. The town is in danger.
Girl, I don't know. I don't know what you wanted. I was too busy being killed. Okay. I'll figure it out. Okay, so I want to go through town, out the other side. If I see defensive balloons question mark on my journey, then I will deal with that when it happens. I am on the wrong side. Maybe if I can use this. Nope. I do not know what she was referring to. This is one of the main locations in the actual series. Ooh. I do like this location. It's like cute, tropical, colorful. Like I can see the vision. I can see how fun stuff would happen here. It's just that it's kind of empty and not a lot going on. When the cry engine is barely holding together. We wanna go this way.
Push pads rock.
Okay, we're headed to the right. Thought maybe. A yoink on these yet? Yes. Yes, we can. Oh! Can I show you a glitch in this area? You can show me. I can't promise that if it's like difficult to pull off, I'll do it right, but I'll do my best. Punch. Then on this guy. Well, the cry engine, because it's constantly crying out in agonizing pain. One more.
We got
There's an
one.
area here where you can float above the ground. You just have to find an archway. It is amazingly simple. Was that what she wanted? Did I just do the thing that she wanted this whole time? Along the beach.
This calls for a spin dash.
I do wish I could spin dash for farther. Brown over there. That looks like an arch. Is this the arch? Brown. Is that another balloon? I think that's another balloon guy over there. I might accidentally solve her quest that I didn't really hear because I was getting my face punched by a robot who killed me inside of a cutscene. Now just jump near the rocks. One of them should have longer collision than it should. Ooh. The rock's making up the arch. Gotcha. Let me launch this bad boy. Bad Larry.
That's 2 of them. We've got 1 more to go.
Inadvertently, I'm gonna wind up doing the quest she begged me to do. Up the arch. Yeah, I'm a little. What do the kids say? They was frying me. Rocks that make up the arch. This guy? Whoa! Oh sh! It's weird, I just went inside of it. We all have Friday off for Arbor Day, right? Right. I might actually have Friday mostly off. I do have a couple meetings that I have to attend, but I kind of, what's the word? What's the phrase? Beg, borrow, and stole, and got the project manager. I think the project manager feels really bad for me right now because she's just watching like the entire world rain down on me while I'm also preparing to go on an out-of-state work trip for a week. And so everyone's coming to her and they're like, I need Maple to do this, I need Maple to do that, and I need it before she leaves. And she's like, that's cool, there's like 2 days left before she leaves. So you probably should have asked me for this before because everyone else is also asking for her time before she leaves. And so she asked me, she was like, I really need, she was like, I swear, I get it, I get that it sucks and you shouldn't be getting asked this, but she was like, it would make my life so much easier. Oopsie. It would make my life so much easier if you could do this one thing for me. She was like, I'll fight back on all the other stuff, but I really just want this one thing done. And I was like, okay, I'll get it done for you. And I was like, but I want most of Friday off. And she was like, done. She was like, I know you have some meetings in the afternoon you can't get out of, but Outside of, I think it's only like 2 hours of meetings. Outside of those 2 hours of meetings, I should be off. I should be able to just be chilling. So I have a little extra time just in case I can't beat Metroid Prime 3. I have a fallback day. Yeah, she said your wish has been granted. She was like, say less. She was like, I do not care. She was like, if you want to get this stuff done early for me, that is worth anything. Take Friday off. This happens literally every time you take off or do literally anything. It feels like they wait until literally the absolute last second to hit you with 20 things they desperately need. Yup. And it's funny though, because I don't really take it anymore, and so I got a bunch of those. I got a bunch of tasks put into the system today that were all labeled hot in all caps. And usually I would just be like, okay, well I guess they really need this, but I'm just I'm over it. And so, every time a new one came in, I just went, so why is this hot? So, why is this, such an emergency? Why did somebody sit on it and it's not come to me in time, or why are we just learning about this now? And I can tell everyone's like, why is Maple being such a bitch? But I'm also like, whatever. You're making me travel for a week. I can be a bitch. I don't like traveling. I did ask. I was like, what are you guys planning to do at night? Because we're gonna be kind of in the middle of nowhere. And we have a rental car, but it's only one rental car, and so we either all have to go places together or not at all. And I know one of the dudes was like, I'm just gonna fall asleep at 6 p.m. They could simply not mismanage their project. No, that's too hard. That's impossible. Literally impossible. So I was like, what did, because some of them actually been to this site before, I haven't. I was like, what do you guys do in the middle of nowhere? Like, because we're staying in client lodgings, and so we're basically gonna be just like chilling at the work site all day and then going back to our rooms on the work site. Let's go. Oh, well. Well. Oh.
Open sesame.
So I was asking, I was like, should I bring a bunch of books? Like, what's the dealio? Ugh. There you go.
Bounce pad.
Yeah. So basically it sounds like I should bring books and my Switch. And it pretty much sounded like after 6 p.m. every day, I am just going to be alone. I'll just be alone after 6 p.m. every day, which is great, except I like being alone after 6 p.m., except I like being alone after 6 p.m. with my cat. And I feel like the fact that I'm not gonna have my cat is gonna make me, like, weird, and I'm gonna start just... I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna show up in Discord and be like, hey! What's everybody up to? If you're calling the place in the middle of nowhere, it's gotta be desolate. It is. It really is. Yeah. And I'm the driver, and everyone else is the passenger princess. Book, Switch, and Steam Deck. I feel like I can't bring both my Switch and my Steam Deck somewhere. I feel like it's, like, slightly too much heft. Especially because we have to bring equipment with us, and we're kind of like splitting it up amongst ourselves. Where's the woman? So I'm gonna be carrying like a bunch of heavy equipment in big ass cases. I'll probably stick with my Switch. I've been, like, pondering my 3DS lately, so I might charge my 3DS up and bring that as a backup, just in case. Play the Sonic RPG? Go retro, bring out the 3DS, yes! Punished Maple. Denied her syrup. It's a fate worse than death for me.
Got it.
Brush syrup out and make a plush out of her fur to bring with. She is so fuzzy right now because she's shedding her winter coat. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Where's the woman? I am definitely going. Think? Let me see if I'm closer or further from her now. Okay, I'm... Codependency, Maple's greatest weakness. She's so fuzzy right now because she's getting rid of her winter coat, and I've been brushing her like crazy. Actually just gave her a big brushing before stream, and she's like, it's like no matter how much I brush, there's always more syrup to brush. You can play the Snake Eater MGS 3DS port. I could. I actually bought the Japanese version when I was in Japan. Picked up your picture for your camouflage. Wait. That's so cute. Was she up the stairs? Coming up the stairs? Is she? It did her thing. Woman. Up here? Remember the character's name, right? Yeah, it was Percy, right? I just like calling any woman a woman. Woman! I feel like I'm crazy. Well, here's the guy. Here's the mayor. So she should just be the other direction from him? I see her. On the other side of the wall?
Time to rev the...
Oh. But yeah, I should have Friday mostly off, so I can snuggle my syrup a whole bunch before I gotta go. I'm gonna snuggle her so much. Oh, there she is. I'm gonna snuggle her so much, and I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna smush my face into her warm fluff.
These defense measures will make Lyric think twice before he thinks about attacking the town. Maybe now people will respect what my family has done to protect them. Here's a personal token of my thanks.
We were glad to help.
When we meet again, we will toast the victory against Lyric.
I like to call Percy Knuckles as a fun nickname. The show has a character that is not in this game or any other social media. She's a phantom. Risk taker. Weapons. One-hit shield that appears at 0 rings. That might be kind of useful for me. Alright, now we'll go to the next game. But yeah, today was crazy. I tried to get myself into a good headspace before coming on stream because I was like, I need to not act up as much on stream as I've been acting up in real life today. The Percy in this game and the one in the show is almost an entirely different character altogether. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so my current company that I work for, they're like pretty normie company, but they do deal with like some kind of proprietary client data type stuff. Maple gonna react. The picture of came home drunk last night and got way too excited to see my cat when she returns. You know this. Yeah, we handle like proprietary client data, and it's like we build stuff for clients that, you know, they pay us for, and then they expect to, you know, have exclusivity over it. But our salespeople have gotten really into just like uploading pretty much anything they want into AI without permission to try and do things themselves. Which they're not supposed to be doing. And like my company has like an AI policy that everybody signed, but I don't think anybody read or takes seriously. And so I kept catching salespeople. Nope. I kept catching salespeople like doing stuff that would definitely get us in trouble. And I would call them on it. There's actually one instance that was so bad that I had to change the passwords on everything because I was like, the fact that you guys did this makes me realize that you shouldn't have this. This is not technology you can have. Because you can't be trusted. I had to lock them out of everything. Let's see. Was it just me, or did that angle with the lighting look like the unfinished beta build with the lighting not set up properly? Yeah, I was like, you guys, you can't have this. This is no longer available to you because I don't want you, basically, I don't want you getting us in trouble. And so they've continued to do whatever they want because they're God's special boys and girls who are salespeople, and so they have the divine right to do anything they want. And so today, one of them was like, I want to make a training video for a client that we made something for. I want to make a training video for them. But I don't want to pay anybody to make this video, so can we just generate it with AI? And I said, well, there's not many reliable video generation AI platforms. At least not ones that have commercial usage as part of their TOS. So I was like, my guess is no. I was like, even if like you could maybe cobble together, oh, I need Sonic. Maybe if you could cobble together one that isn't terrible. I'm not sure we could use it, and vice versa. Like, if you find one with a license we can use, you might not get anything very good from it. And so I was like, you might want to have a backup for that plan. And she said she got mad at me. and so that was pretty much the extent of what I said. I did not say anything more spicy than that. I basically said, I don't know if there's anything that is the right license for that, and if there is, there's no, guarantee that it would be any good, so I would maybe think of a backup plan. That's all I said. She got so fucking mad at me for saying that. She said something along the lines of, I don't need this type of rhetoric. She was like, we don't need that kind of rhetoric. We just need to get stuff done. And I was like, okay, well, and I at that point when she said rhetoric, it kind of activated me because I was like, oh, you're gonna be dumb. And I said, well, first of all, it's not rhetoric, it's just facts. Which is like slightly slightly spicier than I ever am with coworkers. I was like, well, it's not rhetoric, it's literally just facts, so there's that, and then, keep this time, there you go. Does she know what rhetoric means? I don't think so. That might have been the problem. I might have been overestimating her. She might have meant something completely different, and I'm like, villainizing her for saying something that she didn't think was that bad. But she was basically like, okay, well, I'm gonna do it anyway, and I was pretty much like, that's fine, but like, maybe acknowledge what I said, and she just was kind of being herself. And so she went off and generated the video, I think with like Notebook LM, which I have no idea what their license is like, so throws hands up in the air, not my circus, not my monkeys. Fact dies. What does she mean by this? So she went and she generated the video. Wait, let me get the image. She went and generated the video, and it was like literally all anime women. And I was like, how did this happen? It's so funny. It's just like the presentation is literally just covered in anime women. And I don't know how she made it do this, and she was acting like shocked and surprised. She was like, I don't look at that. She was like, I don't know why I did this. It's just like a bunch of waifus. And this one is even better. This one's my favorite. I started like crying when this popped up in the video. Like, oh, sad girl in a hoodie in a crime alley? Thumbs down. Happy girl in overalls in front of the Golden Gate Bridge that's bridging a split landmass in the background. Thumbs up. Oh, this one's really good. Look at this, like, anime mom. It all looked like this. It was all just like a bunch of anime women. It was all just a bunch of anime women, so I was like howling laughing. The one in the alley is how I feel looking at it. The real question is, why did she show this to people? She could have just said her laptop exploded. So as soon as I saw it, I just started like crying, laughing, and I showed my boss, and I was like, "See, See, I was right. And he was looking at it and he was like, yeah, I don't know if we can use this. And I was like, what? Look at all the anime moms. And he was like, yeah, I don't know about this. I was like, what, do you want some anime dads? And he was just like, you're being too spicy right now. And apparently people were saying that they could hear me like howling laughing on the complete other side of the office. It's so good. I would have a tomboy wife inviting me to the Golden Gate Bridge between two cliffs. Was she marketing to weebs? I don't know. Definitely not. Oh my god, it's so good. Think of all the time you saved with AI. Was this today? Yes.
I'll go down to get the crystal.
Sonic and I will go get the crystal. Knuckles and Tails, you stay back in case the village is attacked again.
Who put you in charge? I say Tails and I will stay back and protect the village, and you and Sonic take the elevator.
You win this round, Knuckles. Amy, let's go.
You win this round, Knuckles. Yeah, apparently my laughter could be heard throughout the office. Cause I was so destroyed by it. It was so funny. This was all just today. So I was having a very hard start of the day because I was coming out of her being kind of a bitch and I was not being super kind. I'll be honest. Like I went to my boss and I was basically like, do not make me work with her again. Like she just said some insane shit to me and I'm mad. And he was like, do I need to do a mediation between you two? And I was like, no, I just need her to act right. And he was like,
what is this place?
How do you just keep appearing out of nowhere?
Because I am awesome. And I fit into vents. I was created here, programmed here.
Hey, the crystal!
It's right there.
oh,
So close.
oh it's
Right by the
ring
entrance.
shaped.
That
Looks like a
never
Fruit
happens.
Loop. A Fruit Loop. The title crystal. Sick of your rhetoric, Maple. Just so like you got gasped by the Joker. I was that loud, yes. Yeah, I was like, no, I don't need mediation with her. I just need her to act right. And my boss was like, well, maybe she thinks the same thing about you. He's like trying to be neutral. And I went, yeah, maybe, but I'm perfect.
One bad hit or a
He
crack
just
and it's
lost
gurgle,
his
gurgle for
mind.
us.
He's like, Maple,
I knew
please.
it wasn't gonna be easy.
We can never just get the prize. Ugh, always a fight.
Always a fight.
Nice kill, Sonic.
I was being
I
a
guess
little
fight
bit
before we get the crystal wasn't so
spicy.
bad.
Okay, who's
I said,
first?
oh, I also said I was gonna wait for her in the parking lot, and he was like, maybe we tone it down, like, several degrees. He was like, I get that you're joking, but
Bam!
but you can't say that shit. I was like, oh. I'm absolutely flawless. Faultless, blameless, and guiltless.
And stay down.
I also, he was like, have you had other issues with her? I was like, I mean, I don't love working with her a lot of the time because she doesn't give good direction and she's not really good at telling you what she wants out of something. She just asks for a bunch of stuff and then gets mad when she doesn't understand, like, your answer. So she'll ask me for stuff, and then when I'm like, that's not really, like, how that works, she, instead of, like, educating herself, she just gets irritated with me. And I'm like, it's not my fault that you can't just learn what we do for a career. That's not my fault. And he was like, well, like, what's some of the issues you've had? Like, does she not give good direction? Is she not setting goals well? And I was like, well, when I ask her, what is this for? Sometimes she says, well, I just really need something that's really tangible and provides value to the client. And I'm like, that's not direction, that's word salad. And he was like, you're really on one today. Did you have your brass knuckles too? It felt verbally I did. There you go. Which side did I come in? Gotta really provide this tangible value. You weren't joking and you're gonna wait outside her house with a bat. Yeah, it's so that she knows she can't just hold forward. She can't just walk forward. But yeah, so I was feeling a little spicy today on account of all of that happening. And my irritation stoking over that. So I was like kind of worked up, but
Let's go get that crystal so we can
but
get
I was
out
like,
of
I
here.
have to be
That seemed a little too
I have to be
easy.
normal for
What is
Sonic
that?
Boom.
I think probably the Guardian.
What's a guardian?
Guardian. Uh-oh.
Hello, kitty. Nice.
Kitty kitty.
Run faster. It's not stopping.
Prime Man.
You win this time.
One of those single mom ads. A hot anime milfs near you. Normal boom, pick one.
Let's not do that again, huh?
Oh, I see. I hope we don't make you feel that way, Maple. No, no, not at all. That's why I was like, I really want to have like, oh, Tootsie Prince. I was like, I really want to have my my energy corrected for when Sonic Boom starts. Ooh, I got the spatula. I want to have good energy and not come in here like with I'm gonna wait for you guys in the parking lot energy. Hot anime milfs in your area. Let's get to here. That was actually the first thing I thought of when I saw those images. I was like, bro, the hot anime milfs were so back. We're so back. And I kept being like, where's the anime dads? And when my boss was like, I don't think it's gonna work, I just kept like pounding that horn. And I was like, oh, you want some dads, huh? I was like, so far this is just a little something for dad. And he was just like, stop. I get it. Next time she needs to illustrate and draw the anime women herself. One thing that was funny is actually one of my Zoomers took the video, like went into our notebook LM account and downloaded the video and uploaded it to the client work we're proud of Zoom channel and said, he posted it with, the client said, and I quote, I just need to find it. He posted it in the client work we're proud of channel and wrote, "Hi team, sharing this new training video created in Notebook LM. The client said, and I quote, This is some of your best work, guys. Can't wait to get this into the onboarding manual. And after that message, hit the Zoom channel, the lady whose desk is kind of near mine turned and looked at me and said with all of the fear in the world in her heart, "We didn't show this to the client, right?" It was such a jonkler move. Was he trolling? He was absolutely trolling. Get in there. Can't move the camera at all, so I can't. I guess I just gotta giddy jump. Oh, get up here. Well, that's where I started. Doesn't really help me. I have 5 years Zoomer Force. It was it was insane behavior. I was like, bro, this is unhinged. This? Aha. Come on. What do they want from me?
Hey, I think there's something behind that grate.
And the grate? Aha! Aha! I was crying laughing.
Bounce pad.
This is new pack?
Score!
Aha!
Another hidden room.
It was so good. It was so high level, and it was written like so proudly too. Just like how scared the lady near me was that it was a real thing that we'd shown to a client. It was the most like, oh my god, like what kind of place am I working at? What kind of place have I hitched my saddle to? Hitched my wagon to? Please, let's just crank it out. Anime mom AI training videos.
What do we have here?
Aha.
Pressing this button. Let's do something.
The Sonic Cafe opened in St. Louis. It's there till June. Ooh.
Done. What'd it do?
I wonder if I could convince my work to pay for a ticket from North Carolina to St. Louis real quick. Just a real quick pit stop. I only need to be there for a couple hours.
Only if you're made of flesh and bone.
Again with the no warnings. Let's work on that.
So, if I tell you that the real crystal is up ahead, is that helping or warning?
Hey, I'm Med getting screwed in the workforce once again. Yeah, I could just be like, guys, I just really need to go to St. Louis. I only need to be there for like 2 hours. I'll run out, I'll run back. I just need... What was it on the menu that I wanted to try? There were some tendies that sounded good, right? Want to try these tendies? I'll be back momentarily. The drinks also sounded really good.
Here we go.
Tendies and a drink.
Warning. Security breach. Unidentified biological
You guys can just stay at the airport for me. Keep the plane warm for me. Is this a slappy hand? Oh my god, it is. Get his ass. Oh my god.
Stuff looks toxic.
Nice kill, Sonic.
I need to go to St. Louis, find all those AI anime dads my coworkers failed to make. I'm on a journey. A journey of dad discovery. Whoops. That annihilated me. Is that good? Okay, hold on. There is stuff over here. They might come out from behind it though? Did Amy just say nice kill? On the other side? Oh, I see.
I want to see where this leads.
Where did this go? Holy moly. So I just have to avoid him. Buddy. Round. Yeah, calling all St. Louis dads. St. Louis dads in your area. Wonder if I agreed to bring them back some of the Sonic merch, if they would keep the airplane warm for me. I know what airplane pilots want. There we go. 2 crowns. Boink.
I got this one.
Really is an Amy level. Whoops! Up. There you go. Is there a place to jump? That's... Gotta pray. Oh, I see. Oh my god! No! St. Louis Anime Dad Cafe. They do have merch, t-shirts, including ones exclusive to Location City. Need to look at the menu again. Except last time when I looked at the menu, I got extremely hungry afterwards. I've obviously already eaten dinner. This looked so appetizing, and I love food drinks. There's one thing that Japan does really well, but I find that like collab cafes in America do it pretty decently too, is making a drink or making drinks that manage to be both creamy and have a little bit of carbonation in them. There were a bunch of drinks like that at the Alcesia cafes in Japan. I had a few drinks.
Is it me, or are these guys getting a little tougher?
You guys look a little angrier than the last bunch.
I hear footsies.
We need to throw these guys at the Guardian.
Oh, throw him at the Guardian. Gotcha. Another throwing boy. That would be nice.
I didn't even feel that.
That is one thing. I feel like I'm talking myself into, like, extending my Japan trip. I mean, I have the vacation time now because I have ample vacation time, but I feel like I'm trying to be a responsible adult who doesn't spend 2 weeks worth of like, hotel money. But I keep kind of talking myself because I'm like, oh, If I only go to Tokyo, I can't go to the Osaka Eorzea Cafe again, and they had their own special menu. How will I ever survive? Ooh, crown. I get up there. This thing has a chance to unload here. Nailed it.
Made it.
They call me the god of the glitch. The glitch god.
Want to talk about this?
Wait, don't you want to talk about this? Into the goo. He didn't die, he just popped out of existence. Yeah, he was so afraid of me, he decided it was easier to just not exist. Just think of all the emails that'll be waiting for you and then laugh at them and think of Final Fantasy XIV. Plus you actually get a points card at the Eorzea Cafe. And so I had my points card last time, and since I went to both, I went to the Akiba Eorzea Cafe and the Dotonbori Eorzea Cafe. I got many stamps. And I bet I could get something cool. Bet I could get something cool, especially if I go to 2. Wow! I also went to the Monhun Cafe last time. This is a different path. I went to a few cafes. I went to Eorzea Cafe twice. I went to the Monhun Cafe, which was super cool. It was actually really quiet, but I assume that it's probably busier during times when people aren't at work. I went to the Kirby Cafe, but I didn't get the sit-down experience. I had to get takeout. They were so busy. Sonic's over here, I guess. That's Sonic. Going with it. Oh, maybe it is just secret stuff. Did you get the Kirby card? I didn't. That was only available for if you ate. Ooh, that was only available. There we go. I'm jealous of Pun Pun getting to go to the Fukuoka one. Me too. Yeah, the Kirby was only available for sit-down meals, but they were so busy. You had to book crazy amounts in advance, and even then, like they only open it up. They like open it up, and everyone tries to get in. And so I tried to get in, but I couldn't. So I got takeout instead. I got a Kirby. I got a Kirby burger. I skipped. It was the only meal I ate that day. I got a Kirby burger and a Waddle Dee chicken burger. They were both really good, and they came with cute little star-shaped fries. Did you go to the Nintendo Museum with its strange food court? I did not. I did go to the Square Enix Cafe. I went to the Square Enix Cafe, which has kind of its own, like, weird little museum, but it was delish. I got the carbuncle mint ice cream waffles. I went to a lot of themed cafes. He's back!
Again? Come on!
Pipes, be careful!
But I just like food. I like themed food. Oops.
What's with this guy?
We just have
Going.
to outrun him.
Did you swallow the food whole?
out for the pipes.
No. I wasn't being lore respectful, and that's my bad. Okay, she can spin and break those.
Why is he so angry?
Bye, Amy. She's cooked.
Second time's the charm.
That is the saying.
Bottoms up.
Yeah, I mostly went to the cafes that were in like Akiba or like Tokyo Skytree area for the most part. The one place I broke off was when I went to Dotonbori, and I was like, I could really do with a second round of the Eorzea Cafe. And I looked, and they had reservations still available, and I was like, when in Rome. Sounds like you need a 2-month trip. Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh, I see it. There's a button. Don't threaten me with a good time. I suppose I'll just have to quit my job.
Would you look at that?
Ooh.
Really picturesque, Amy. Let's go.
For once, nothing is chasing us. Just take a minute to soak it in. Okay, let's go.
Whew. Thank you.
He's wildly tapping his foot. He's like,
Somebody want
please.
to fight?
We got this.
Ha! Bam! Present.
This is big red button. Oh, it's a big red button. Holy moly! Get it because it's the big red button.
Ah!
Oh, ice guy. Tries to reach out and give her a hug. It's so cute. Just kiss already. Woof. Free me. Free me from my glacial
Nice
prison.
little weapon there. How do you
Just
like
throw
my
this guy.
hammer?
Whoopsie. Wrong guy. Not the guy I was aiming for, thank you. Please. Okay. Now they gave me these snakes. It's always snakes.
We win! Nice work, Sonic!
I feel like is there like a Sega cafe, or maybe it's like more like an arcade?
Here's a bounce pad. Open sesame.
Hey, we can bounce off these clamshells.
Jump on those. Oh, we can jump on these guys though. There we go. Yeah, I actually like I really like
Often you see a
Amy
wall of water.
in this, and I like Amy in Sonic Prime. Oh, their button there.
This place is unbelievable.
What is holding this water back?
The power of the crystal is. We need to unblock the anchor. These cannons should do the trick.
Cannons? I like both regular Amy and Sonic Prime
We need to unblock the anchor. These
and Robot
Not gonna
Amy.
budge.
Oh, I see.
Let me introduce you to the hammer.
I'll say, I remember there was some kind of like Sega arcade that we discussed before I went on my last trip, but I wasn't able to go to it.
Nice kill,
I think the
Sonic.
day that I was supposed to go to it, I wound up going to this kind of barcade with some friends instead, and it was really interesting. It was like super retro themed, and all of the drinks. Oops, sorry. I just smacked the microphone with my gamepad. All of the drinks were like old game themed, so they had a Metroid drink that I got that was green, and they put strawberries in it to make it look like a Metroid. But I didn't wind up going to the Sega arcade, but I did at that kind of retro barcade. I was so mad because a long time ago I came up with what, in my opinion, I thought I just swapped to Amy. I gotta run. Oh, nope. What the?
Yeah. It's no
Sonic.
use. It's blocked by something.
I was freaking out because one of the drinks that this retro barcade had in Japan, it stole my exact recipe from the Donkey Kong drink I used to make. And I was like freaking out about it, and I was like I was showing all my friends, like, can you believe this? It's my Donkey Kong drink, and they were like, Maple, please. You didn't invent it.
Upside down.
Take a breath. And I was like, yeah, but I invented it for me. It had snipers on you. Oh. Can't help but like this game. Probably helps that I'm not playing it. That's the thing, is there's like ideas here. Oh, wait, can I? Yeah, there's definitely ideas here that are actually pretty interesting. It's just that it's on an engine that on the Wii U I'm shocked is running at all. I feel like after seeing the What Happened video, I'm forced to be like, no, Sonic Boom, I apologize. I wasn't familiar with your game. I wasn't familiar with what you were pulling off with for absolutely no reason. A dummy. A big dummy. There is stuff up there. Calm down there. Not another cannon, I don't think. Yeah, my Donkey Kong drink. It's 1,000 or it's 99 bananas. I almost said 1,000 bananas. It's 99 bananas mixed with root beer. That's like mostly the drink. It's 99 bananas mixed with root beer. But if you're feeling saucy, you can add an additional banana for garnish. Something's still in the way? Sonic, help me out here? Doesn't feel like I'm supposed to climb it. Are you trying to become Donkey Kong or something? Always. Please tell me it has Diet Coke. Give it a promotion with Donkey Kong 64 saying that if you drank it, you would beat the game before even playing it. I can update my recipe to be Diet Coke instead, but root beer with 99 bananas goes pretty hard. It's pretty tough. But that was the exact drink that they had on the menu at this barcade in Japan, and I was like, who leaked my recipe? They're just rings. Who leaked my recipe? I think I took a picture of the menu, actually. Oh, I have that somewhere. We need to whip out all my old trip pictures again. Do a walk down memory lane. It was me, I'm sorry. I trust that you'll pay for the intellectual property damages that I've now undergone from not being able to sell my amazing Donkey Kong drink concoction for a hefty fee. Did I fire that one down there too? I thought I did. I didn't. There you go. Click, click, boom.
That takes care of the other. We should be good now.
Didn't you try to make a rainbow drink one time? The colors end up bleeding into each other and you just had a murky brown drink? I did that on stream. There's an old blog from a while ago called The Drunken Moogle that I used to use to just like try out new drinks, or if I was planning a party or something and like a game had just come out that all my friends and me were excited about or something along those lines. I would go to the Drunken Moogle and they would post drink recipes And some of them are really cute. Not all of them taste amazing, but they at least like look the part. And some are pretty good. Some of the drinks are fine. And so I wanted to share that joy with everyone. And so I think that stream is still up. There you
Anchors
go.
away.
I think that stream is still up. The drunken moose skull. Where I picked out a few drinks ahead of time and I got all the parts. And I actually made a Sonic drink. I made Sonic and Shadow. And what else? Who else did I make? Did I make Metroid there too? I definitely made Sonic and Shadow. I think I might have a 30-minute clip of that VOD. And then the rainbow drink that I tried to make was Rainbow Road. What the hell is going on? I was trying to make Rainbow Road, which, if done correctly, kind of maintains its layers and actually looks like a rainbow in your cup. I did not do it correctly. And so it just kind of became a murky brown nightmare, and it was not appetizing. I did also drink everything that I made on stream. And so by the end I was pretty toasted. Have you made any of the drinks in the Sonic cookbook? I made one of them. Some of them are pretty in-depth.
I guess they want a little more.
One thing that I think is funny about the Sonic cookbook is how there's like actually like recipes that are pretty easy, pretty straightforward, easy to learn and pull off. And then they'll be right next to they'll be right next to chill these duck eggs for 9 days until you can grate them over some popcorn. It's like very, it's very easy, beginner-friendly recipes, and then draw the rest of the owl-type recipes. It's so funny. Now let me... once I clear this bad boy, I think I know where that VOD is. I made a PowerPoint for it and everything.
Nice swing, Amy. Knocked
The
him
mini
out.
pizzas are pretty simple. Then I look at the chili recipe. It takes 9 hours. Yeah, it's so interesting. Like the charmy soup was actually pretty challenging. Not the soup part of it, but the mochi part of it. Oh. Who's this big friendly guy? Dude, the cookbook doesn't feature the infamous charmy chili dog featuring lemon sundrop dandelion.
Time for some fun.
Did he just say time for some blood? Oh, he said fun. finally snapped. Yeah, the charmy soup was interesting because the soup part was fine, about what you would expect, but yeah, the mochi part was a little bit challenging. The Amy salad, the Soliana salad is pretty easy, pretty straightforward.
You all right, guys?
There you go.
I never get tired of the sound of sparking robots.
The Knuckles, like chicken and grape wraps they're not that bad. They're pretty straightforward. The Vector pesto pasta is pretty straightforward. You just need a good food processor. I think of the shadow burritos depend on your level of engagement with the recipe, because if you're just making the inside of it, it's not too bad and they're really good, but they also are like, and you should make the tortillas themselves, which can be a challenge if you don't have like proper tortilla making equipment. So I have made the tortillas myself before and they were fine. They were certifiably fine. But increasingly when I want to make the shadow burritos, I just buy tortillas. And that makes that recipe pretty easy. Have I done anything Tales related? I think a lot of Tales things were like either sweet or fried food, which I don't eat a ton of. No, Amy! We missed the crowd, Amy! The onion rings take some prep, but they're so good, especially in homemade ranch. The onion rings are they in the Tales? Every recipe is like belongs to a character.
Sonic, Rangers, let's finish him.
They're kind of like
Nice.
they're like this is Vector's favorite pasta, like that sort of stuff. So I feel like I always associate with, oh, are the onion rings. Are those Tails' onion rings? Bread making is always a process. Yeah. Actually made the Tails one is out about grillers, I think. Ooh. I don't think I've made any Tails recipe. Or Rouge or Blaze recipe. Oh no, I have made a Blaze recipe. There's some like what are they called? Like little finger breads that are what the? It looked like I could get into that.
Bouncy.
Yeah, she has like little finger food bread things. And I've made those before. And I have made the SBO rice balls, which are pretty good as well. Yeah, the baguette prosciutto things. And you know Sonic had a cookbook? It's shockingly good. It's shockingly good. There's a lot of game cookbooks that are kind of hit or miss. Or they are very unrealistic with what they expect you, the ingredients they expect you to get to commit to the bit. The Sonic cookbook is like accessible, like most stuff in there you should be able to just get easy at a grocery store. And it's not like crazy stuff. And the recipes are good. I don't think I've had a recipe. I don't think I've had a recipe yet in the Sonic cookbook where I was like, ah, I don't think I'll make that one again. Like they've all been good in their own way. Considering how much you love Horizon, I'm surprised I haven't heard you try to make any of the Horizon cookbook dishes all. I don't have the Horizon cookbook. Did they base them off characters' favorite foods? So it's like partially that. So in some cases it's like there's obviously a chili dog for Sonic. And then food that characters like, but then in some cases they're like more like they're more punny. So like there's a sandwich that is a Knuckles recipe and it's called the Knuckles sandwich. Shadow has burritos because he loves Latinas. I think the Blaze little baguette things are because they're toasted. Incredibly foolish. You guys need to keep beating this thing up. There we go. Oh, I am a fool.
All right, let's unlock this cage together.
Beep. Take the Fruit Loop. Yeah, there's also like location-based recipes.
I think I know the way.
Oh my god. Vehicular gameplay.
Go down. Dive!
Time to dive!
Press Y to fire the harpoon shot.
Hurry!
Watch out!
I think my cookbook is downstairs.
Mines! Of course there are mines!
Shoot at the mines!
Banking is... Whoops! Whoops!
Falling rocks ahead!
Watch out!
Maybe the frame rate will hold.
Aim and shoot at the mines!
Mines!
Oh, I could probably shoot the mines when I'm back, right? Yeah, that's
Danger above!
Whoa!
way
Those
smarter.
medals have-
The frames drop its peak gameplay.
We did it! I think we make a pretty impressive team.
Uh-oh.
And we're still alive.
These guys again.
Hello, friends.
How many times do we have to fight these rusted dogs?
Whoa! What the heck? Oh my god.
This place is falling apart! Hurry!
Watch out.
I'm so immersed right now. Oh boy.
Mines. Of course there are mines.
Shoot at the mines!
Now that I know I can just... When did
Falling rocks
Maple
ahead.
switch to Subnautica? I actually like I actually tried starting Subnautica because I know it's a popular game. I was like, oh, I just want to check it out, see what's good, see if I would be interested in streaming it. And I was like, oh, this is kind of peak.
Did it! I think we make a pretty impressive team.
Exactly, and we're still alive.
These guys again?
Yeah, I was like, this seems like my kind of game. I love exploring and building things and having an open world. And then I was like, oh, I want to check out the ship that crashed or whatever. It did so much damage. I was like, I want to check out the ship that crashed or whatever. And I went over there and like a giant fish with a scary face grabbed me and exploded me. What the? What the?
This place is falling apart! Hurry!
Watch out.
Is it called the Stalker? It was scary, whatever it was. Game secretly houses a small number of my worst phobias.
Mines. Of course there are mines.
Shoot at the mines!
Well, I feel like when I load in, they immediately hit me and take off
Falling
most of my
ahead.
HP.
Watch out!
Aim and shoot at the mines.
Mines! I think we can use those to our advantage.
Danger above.
Whoa! Those will cut us in half. We did it! I think we make a pretty impressive team.
Okay, so they're gonna
Exactly.
immediately
We're still
attack
alive.
me. And see if I can go to the edge of the screen to stop this initial assault.
How many times do we have to fight these rusted dogs?
Oh, they just take my rings. It doesn't even matter. Because I had 100 and it dropped me down to 50 when this fight starts.
We did it!
Yeah!
We did it! We can go now.
Was it like that scene in Finding Nemo where they get distracted by the light and turns out to be an anglerfish? It was like, I thought I was doing the right thing, so I was like, oh, that's the ship that crashed. I need to go check it out. And then, like, with no warning, my character turned around and there was just a giant angry fish behind me. And then it ate my face. And then I woke up in the pod and I was like, what happened?
Got one!
Hey, look. We're back on the beach near the town. Let's see where this crystal leads us next.
Hey, there's Knuckles and Tails.
We're back, boys. Where they want me to go. Looks like they want me to go up along the beach? Oh, hold on. Marks the spot.
Stop, drop, and roll!
Here, please?
We win!
I thought they wanted me to go up the beach. Is there another around there? Can I enter from the water? Let's see. Or can I jump this? Because it literally just put me here.
Bounce pad!
Pay attention to what the game is telling me. 4,000's not bad.
That is that.
Shoot at the mines! Only about 3 more levels, only 1 till you really enter the end game. Interesting.
Ha!
I have no idea what the end game of this game is gonna feel like. But again, I've entered my era where I'm just impressed that it's running. Well, maybe? Well, there is that weird thing right there. Maybe I can enter from the water? I'm just impressed that this runs on the Wii U at all. I want to look up... Do they have pictures of some of the Sonic cookbook recipes online? Maybe I use the gate over here? I don't know if I can make it that far though. I don't know if it's blocked off. Our standards have truly fell. I think I can get out of this ring of rocks if I enter the water here. I don't know if there's a path from inside the village, maybe? Sure. Everyone despawning and respawning behind me rapidly always freaks me out. Like a exit on this wall? Sure. What other building projects I still have left to go? I've actually made a pretty good dent. I imagine the Knuckles recipe being for some protein powder. He has some pretty healthy stuff. Like his chicken and grape wrap is actually like fairly okay for you. Tell me if
How goes the reconstruction?
I'm
next
working
election is
on it,
always
man. I
around
don't
the
know where the
corner.
next thing is.
Get me a baby to kiss.
No way!
You couldn't have marked it on my map? Couldn't have done me a solid? where's this lead out to? Oh, it's I'm kind of in the right vicinity. Not as bad as it could be. This might actually be correct. Go to Creeper Gorge. Say less. Where I belong.
Footpaths rock.
Over the sea. Is this a third map area? Unless this is just a level.
Something is rising, not falling. This is a good day.
Oh, it is a map level. Okay. Okay. If it's a map level, I might call it just because we saw what happened last time that I was in the middle of a level. I do have my usual bedtime. The last time I was in a level and I had to quit during it and then I had to redo it. I had to start over. So I'd rather not get invested in this level and then have to start it over next time when I got to go to bed. How much longer do you think you'll go? This is actually what many consider the best level in the game. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll probably I do have to go to bed because I have a early wake up tomorrow. So I don't want to get too invested. Sonic Hedgehog cookbook. Give Syrup some cuddles for us. She's gonna get so many cuddles. It's gonna be crazy.
Sheesh.
Let's see. Yeah, like some of these pages are actually available online as like previews. On different websites where the book is sold. But like here's... I haven't tried... Here we go. I haven't tried... this one yet. And it's cute because they have like character quotes on the recipes. This is Knuckles' roll with the punches. Is that a cinnamon roll? That looks really good. Oh, it looks so good. Now I'm getting hungry. Oh, it always happens. Oh, it always happens. It looks so good. Living out in the brush of Angel Island, I need to gather up most of my food from the wild. I'm not really known for my delicate touch, so smashing up what I find into a delicious paste is just right for me. Then I use that as the filling for these rolls. A simple start to the morning is just how I like it. Peanut butter is one of the most common peanut butter. It's like cinnamon rolls with peanut butter? One of the most common allergens in the world. Try using almond butter or any other kind of nut butter instead. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, is there peanut butter? Oh, yeah, there's peanut butter in the glaze. It's cream cheese, peanut butter, confectioner's sugar. Peanut butter cinnamon rolls sounds ridiculous, and now I want it really badly. Yeah, no, I need to make it. Need to make it. This is one that I make a lot, actually. I like this one very much. It's the Soliana Princess Special Salad. A while back, I visited the town of Soliana. They have a local delicacy based on their principal crop, apples. This dish is named after their beloved princess. I never got to meet her, but I feel like we would have gotten along splendidly. The dressing is really good. The dressing is really good. It has like goat cheese and all walnuts. Pecans and goat cheese. And the dressing is very tasty because the dressing has just like a little bit of honey in it, and it just makes it really sweet and nice, especially with the apples. You make Vector's pizza? I haven't made Vector's pizza yet. I made his pesto pasta. His pesto pasta was very good. It's like nice and nutty. And then this one's a banger. The Shadow Burrito Blasts. Look at the quote. I remember the last time you made these, the perfect warm meal while on the go. I didn't make them for you. But yeah, these are good because you gotta make the burritos themselves are good, and I'm gonna be real, the store-bought tortillas are better than my tortillas because I do not have the proper tortilla making implements. So I was kind of freestyling it, and it didn't always turn out great. But I thought it was really fun making the tortillas, even if they came out bad. It was fun making them. There was something like satisfying about them. Even though the store-bought ones were definitely better. We should open a recipe section. Yeah, it was on my, a while ago. I did the drink mixing stream. Did I do that on Twitch or on YouTube? Maybe it was a Twitch boy. Now this is the Sonic content I was hoping to see. Because I made a Sonic and I made a Shadow. It was two different types of drinks. But they actually came out pretty good. They came out better, in my humble opinion. They came out better than my Rainbow Road, which came out like a hot disaster. Here it is. I found it. I found it. I have to hide my suggestions. I see VTuber just said this and refuses to elaborate further. Yeah, I have the VOD. But yeah, so we were like looking at some of the drinks. Now I have some context for this. This is a Fallout the Fat Man. Oh, look at I was holding a wine glass in my antler. The Golden Goddesses. What was this cursed one? Oh, the Bomb Chew. This one looks wretched. I think I showed this one because it looks terrible. Oh, the Tingle bottle. That's cute. This one. Oh, this is the Mega Man. Maybe it's the X. Metroid. Yeah, they had this at the barcade that I went to in Japan. What is this one? I don't remember what this one was. And then I think this one was Health Potion and Mana Potion. Oh, this one was Haste and Slow. Slow and Haste. I'll take a Bomb Chew before work. The Tonberry. I had a friend who used to always make us Tonberries. They were a pretty dangerous drink. I had the Moogle before. The Moogle was fun. It's very filling because it's a blended drink, but it's pretty tasty. The Besaid Island. This is the Besaid Island. This one is pretty good, but you have to get the right type of watermelon liqueur because there's a lot of watermelon liqueur that tastes like ass. It tastes like balloons. What's this one? Oh, the Skyrim. That's cute. Really going like alcoholic pill. Oh, this must have been this is the Grey Warden, the joining drink. The Skull Smash. And then this is the Sonic drink I made on stream. Sonic drink. Oh, this must be Tails with his little tails poking out of the top. Then the Shadow. I also made the Shadow on stream. I did have a hard time finding the right Captain Morgan for it, but I made it work. The Super Wario drink. Wait, I love this. They're frozen mangoes. That's cute. This is the other drink I tried to make. The Rainbow Road. I was like, I'm gonna figure out how to do this. I'm gonna do it right. No. It very much just looked like a murky brown concoction. I've done Yoshi's eggnog before. I did it at a New Year's party, actually. And it was funny because we were all like, we're gonna get pretty messed up tonight. And each of us had one Yoshi's eggnog. And it's so ridiculously filling that we were literally all full after one Yoshi's eggnog. No one was drunk. Each of us ate like one slice of pizza and fell asleep because we were too full from the Yoshi's eggnog. Yeah, Rainbow Road was tough. Oh, all the evolutions. Look at all the evolutions. They're so cute. Yeah, I think it required a professional's touch, or at least somebody who understood how to layer better. Because I got like one of them spoons that you're supposed to use for layering, but I was just not doing it right. 800 calories per drink. Did you sleep through New Year's? No, but the New Year's Eve party was unexciting. we all got extremely full, didn't want to drink or eat anymore because we were so full, and we all just went to bed. These are so cute. I love the Vaporeon one. Yeah, like the site lists all the recipes. What is this one? Oh, it's the Dratini! Cute. Cute. The Charizard. My friends used to make the Charizard. I think they made the Charizard a few times, and I think they made the Charmeleon a few times. And then the Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise. I think they made a Wartortle a couple times. I know that we made a Venusaur or an Ivysaur before. I just really like. Why did I hit my ending screen? Who said what? Rip, she's dead. What did I say? Who said what? I'm too afraid to turn on the audio and see what I did to destroy myself. Waddle Dee's nuts in your drink. I see. Yeah, green, red, and yellow herb, and then you can mix the herb, your fancy Resident Evil herbs as drinks. The portal. This one's actually pretty cool because yeah, it relies on getting on coloring your rim the right colors. Oh, that's the Kirby! Cherry Jello shot. Made with Malibu coconut rum, pink lemonade. This actually sounds pretty nice. That sounds like a good drink. Oh, we did make these. The marshmallow vodka Kirby. It's really cute. There's a Wispy Woods. Oh, the Master Chief. The Master Chef. What is this? Oh, I think these were the official Mass Effect Andromeda drinks. That's what it looks like? Or maybe it's just Mass Effect drinks, maybe not necessarily Andromeda. The Shadow Broker Teeny. Silver Sun Strip. Batarian Ale. And I think we just went on the website and we're just like checking it out. The One Ring, bro! Bro! We have to drink this during the next Lord of the Rings watch along. We have to make this. What is this? Enhance. Aftershock cinnamon schnapps. Something else. And sugar. Yeah, thanks, past Maple. Heard and understood, Chief. I'll get on it. Gotta drink it with your work kids and Tenchi. I can actually probably make this for my work kids. Are these all Lord of the Rings? I must have clicked on the Lord of the Rings section. Shirley Templar. That's pretty good. Look, she loves it. Oh yeah, I definitely just went in there and just smashed on Lord of the Rings. Oh, Metal Gear! Liquid Snake! Look at the gummy worms. Revolver Ocelot. Yeah, they're really interesting, like, creatively. I just think some of them are really cute and cool. Yeah, Lord of the Rings. Gandalf Grog. For the Hobbit, and then the One Ring. We gotta make the One Ring shot, you guys. We gotta do it. The Black Lotus. Yeah, so I did a stream where I just looked through. I looked through the drinks on the site, and then we picked. I think we added like a vote for which drinks. Maybe I don't have the VOD of. I probably have it downloaded somewhere, but I don't have the VOD on my YouTube of when I actually mix the drinks. I think I might have like not uploaded it because I was getting a little bit out of pocket near the end because I was getting a little toasty from the amount of drinks that I was at. Because then I did the alcoholic pilk too. That's right. That was so gross. Yoshi eggnog wins with 100% vote rate. Yeah, I'll have 75% of one glass of it be extremely full and not drink or eat anything else for the rest of the day because it's too much. My clip is the only remaining piece from that VOD. Yeah, I think so. Because I was pretty, woohoo. Did Maple finish the Lego Lord of the Rings game? I did. I finished it. Yeah, I'll need to look into some, like, because I looked into a good lembas bread recipe. Because I'm trying to give my Zoomer children the real Lord of the Rings experience. So I found a good lembas bread recipe, but I might try and look up a couple more things just in case. I checked and it's an hour long. I have a hard time listening to myself when I'm toasty because I'm like, oh, she's so dumb. Listen to her. Tried making homemade eggnog once, and now I'll never buy store-made again. Ooh. I feel like that would be really good. I didn't have enough eggnog this year. I don't know why. Usually I drink more around the holidays, but I just didn't this year. And now I feel like in the aftermath, I've been thinking about it. I'm like, I should have drank more eggnog. Reposting Cliff's channel for anyone curious. Oh, God. Well, we might be able to see. I'm going to keep it muted. But we might be able to see the Rainbow Road. I just can't listen to myself. I don't know if we'll see the Rainbow Road. Maple's an interesting person and tells good stories. This is definitely the aftermath of the Rainbow Road. Look at how gross that looks. Just because this was definitely, I think this was the aftermath of the alcoholic pilk over here. And then Chaos, good night. Thank you for coming. Yeah, the cat figure who has his hands up in the background there, but I think this was the aftermath of the Rainbow Road, and it was disgusting because like everything mixed together, it didn't layer right. Bro, you actually consumed that? You know I did. I think I'd already drank all of the Sonic in the Shadow by this point. So they are no longer in the frame, but yeah, you can even just like tell from the way that I'm like moving. I'm just like, but yeah, that's in the clips channel in the Discord now. Yeah, the shadow is actually good. The Sonic wasn't bad either, but the shadow was actually like a legitimately like, yummy drink. But the Rainbow Road left much to be desired, which was probably my fault. And the alcoholic pilk was terrible. I love how the background is your Sega Saturn fight stick. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I think I'd been using it earlier in the day. And I was like, yeah, this will work. Alright. But I'm gonna hit the hay because I'm very sleepy, and I gotta wake up early. I am gonna be back tomorrow night. I'm gonna be back tomorrow night to play Metroid Prime 3 on Twitch. And I'm gonna try to beat it. We're gonna try and beat it tomorrow. I'm very excited. I really loved the game so far, so I'm sad that it's coming to an end, but it was good. It was a banger for me. Yeah, time for some Z's. Next week I will be my ear physics. Next week I will be away on a work trip, unfortunately. My company's sending me to North Carolina to do a job down there, or supervise a job down there, and I'm displeased, but meh. So I'll be gone all next week. I'm heading out at the beginning of the week, and then I'm not back until like the weekend. So it's literally the whole week. But after that, I'll be back to normal. Nice and cozy. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for Metroid, or after my work trip, either way. But I hope you have a good rest of your night, or your Morshi hates us now. I hope you have a good rest of your night, or your morning, your afternoon, or whatever it is, wherever you are. And oh, to boo!